What's happening, donkheads? It's been a while, hasn't it? I've properly neglected my channel, haven't I? Fucking hell. I haven't done a video for about 8 months for something like this anyway. I've done a couple of podcasts and all that. I wanted to just take a bit of time out for music, really. The last couple of months, I've not been feeling it, especially bounce music. I've got it, like I said, on my Facebook. Anyone who's got me on Facebook will know this. I put a post up yesterday or the day before. I've got a love-hate relationship with bounce music. I've listened to it that long, and I've been involved with the scene that long and all that, and I just get bored. So I've done that many tracks lately, with my bonus balls and all that, and I think I've just done too much. So yeah, I needed a little break from it. So, but with this video, what I'm gonna do with this series, I'm gonna show you. Well, I'm gonna attempt to make a track on video the way I would do it normally at home. It's not gonna be a tutorial. It's not gonna be like a normal bounce tutorial like I do. I don't want to do that. I've already got them. So if you do want to see them, they're in the playlist on my channel. I've helped hundreds of people now with them. So if you are a beginner, then I suggest you go and watch them. But if you've learned from that and you want to see how I work normally, then this is why I'm doing this. As you can see on my project here, I've already started a little bit of a loop. I didn't want to just come to a blank canvas with this. I wanted to have a little bit of a project already on the go, and I started this yesterday, and I'm really liking it. It's an original. I'm fed up of doing fucking tunes everyone knows, like vocals everybody knows. So I've been liking splice vocals lately. Sorry about that. And mouth dry. And yeah, I've found a good splice vocal here. I mean, loads of people don't understand how good splice is for vocals. You can search for a really good vocal if you put the time in. This one is, I believe, a drop gun. Yeah, I think it's a drop gun tech house vocal. Now with this project, I want to do something a bit different to bounce. It's still gonna be bounce, but it's not gonna be bounce. I've got 142 BPM in there. I'm hoping to keep it at that speed because this is flowing nice already. I've got a nice sort of tech housey vocal, and obviously I've done a basic drum loop, and instead of a donk, I'm using an organ bass from M1 and a nice sub bass to go under it. So I've already done a little bit of processing, but the vocal's dry. There's no reverb or nothing on it yet because I wanted to see if it'd sound good with nothing on it. Like I want to listen. Like, this is what I do. I want to listen to how it sits on the track with hardly any processing on it to see if it works, and it does. So I will go through what I've done on this already. I'm going to play it for you, and this is what it sounds like.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up, turn it up.
So yeah, that's what it sounds like. I'm really happy with it, to be fair. Yeah, it sits nice. So I'm going to go through everything now. Right. This is the main vocal as it sounds on its own.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up.
Now, I've layered it, and it comes with the pack. I've also got it's just a verse, which I think it says them words, but it's not as high pitched. So I'm gonna use that in a breakdown or something like that. I'm thinking like a build up or something, and then it's gonna hit with that, I think. But this layer here, this is called a harmony layer. Yeah, vocal harmonies. So it sounds like this on its own.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot.
It sounds similar, but it's a bit quieter. I've put it like 52%. It's all going to the same channel on the mixer track. But if you play them together, it just adds something different.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up.
See, it just like, it just makes it sounds a bit like clear and better. So if I play it just on its own again.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club.
And then if I put it both together.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club.
It sounds well better. So if you do go for a splice vocal, try and get the ones that have the harmonies or the doubles or something like that, because you can blend them together and it sounds more full. And that's what they're there for. So with the vocal, all I've done with it is I've put some compression on, and then this is the compressor I use on everything, really, unless I'm sidechaining, and I'll show you that in a minute, because I am sidechaining the vocal a little bit to the kick. So I've got it the threshold down here, so you'll see it.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club.
It's only reaching 4. I've got it on 3 attack, a very quick release, a little bit of makeup gain and stuff like that. So that's Waves SSL master bus compressor, but I use it on my tracks. It's power. A bit of EQ to take out the low ends a bit.
Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up.
I'm working in the key of G, so I like to put my vocals in the same key, as you would have known from my other videos. And I've got a smooth 2 and a vocal de-esser preset to take away the harsh S's. So if I take that off, you'll hear it dead crisp, the S, and I don't like it.
I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot.
So so you put that on, and it'll sound like this.
I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot.
It takes away that harsh frequency of the high ends of the spectrum. So I do advise, by the way, to watch this and, well, listen to it in a pair of headphones. I've got a pair of Snare headphones on me today. I've got me DT 990s still, but they're a bit quiet. I like to use these days, just while I'm creating, and then once I've got a little bit of a decent track together, I'll put them on and tighten it up a bit, and then I'll put it through my monitors. So, because it's 142 BPM, I haven't used any of my pack really yet, I don't think, because it's mainly designed for 150, innit? So I wanted a nice chunky kick. Yeah, so this is what I've done. This is the kick here. Now, I have automated the volume of the kick, so it's not full length. It just takes away that end tail, and it just makes it fit nicer in the mix. So the kick I've used is from this sample pack, and it's really good. If you like house music, I suggest you get it. Sample Market Originals Sydney Charles pack, and it's kick 11. It's power. So if I play that on its own, this is what it's like. It's a proper power kick. And what I've got on that is I've cut it off at 25 Hz just to give the master a bit of headroom. And also, a little trick I've learned to keep it mono. I watch tutorials myself. And I was watching, I don't know, if you don't know him, then I don't know where the fuck you've been living, but it's Mau P. He put a few videos up on his YouTube channel. He's called, what's his name now? It's Maurice West or something like that, I think he was called. He used to do Big Room and he used to do Tomorrowland and all that. And he uses a side, what's it called? A mid to side EQ. And what you do is, I'll do it for you now. So you double click, create a point, right click on it, and then stereo placement is in stereo. Put it on side, give it a low cut, a heavy one, and just drag it right out. And everything below that is in mono. That's what mid-side EQ is. So it just gives it that little bit of an analog feel. Instead of putting it on mono on there, I think it just takes away. It sounds a bit shit in comparison. So that's what I've done with that. So anything below here is in mono. So let's put that on one again. So all that's mono, which is what you want for a kick. You want it right down the middle, as you know. And I've put a bit of a decapitator on it, because what you can do with decapitator, it's a saturation plugin, and you can get more gain out of it. So if I took that off, you'll see the meter here. It'll go high, watch. It's nearly hitting 3, but if I put the decapitator on, it's only hitting 6, but it sounds louder as well, because that's what it does. It gives you a bit of gain without actually giving you gain, if you know what I mean. So that's routed to the master bus. Also, I've got on my master up to now. I'll get rid of that Edison. I'll just, don't know why I've got that on. I've just got a limiter on, just doing nothing, just so I don't clip for YouTube. That's what I use for streaming, and I've just cut the low off at 25. Just plain and simple. That's all I've done so far on the master. You don't want to do too much while you're creating, sorry. Now, with this one, under the kick, I've got a transient, and it goes like this. Now, I've got a nice pack there. What I bought, F9 audio. It's called Argon Kick, and if you make house music, you really want to get that pack. It's got some amazing house kicks in there, and it also comes with things that you can layer kicks with, transients. It just gives it that little bit of something. So together, they sound like this. Proper beefed it up. It just gives it that little bit of a knock. So I wanted a nice powerful kick for this track. Let's see what else I've done then. I've got 2 kick layers. They sound like this. Now, I've used a shifted clap. That's out my pack. Oh, both of them are out my pack. Now, you'll see one's on the line and one's just before the line, because it's a little shit, like a... So if I play it on its own, it's like a little... It's like... It just keeps it off beat a little bit, and it helps groove. So if I play that with the kick, it sounds like this. It's nice, really nice. Nice and short. What I've done with that, I've got a little simple EQ there for that one. That's the shifted clap, I think, and another little EQ with the boost of the highs, and I'm routing that to a clap bus, and I've just took a bit more low ends out there. And what I'm going to do now, what I forgot to do, is put a little compressor on it. And it's going to gel them together. So, let's hear the claps on their own. And I'll do that now. Do a little loop there. That'll do. And it's just gelling it. It's like compressing them both together. So if I played that again with the kick, you won't hear much difference, to be fair. But it's going to gel it together. So that's what I've done. And then I've routed that to my drum bus. This is what I do with the drum bus. I put a compressor on it again to gel all the drums together. A bit of soothe too, to take away a bit of the harsh frequencies in the drums. I decapitate it again to get more gain out of it and a bit more crunch. I've turned the brightness up a little bit there. A little EQ. I've got everything that's meant to be on the side. I've put a side EQ on there and a bit of top end there taken off. And this is a free imager. It's like a widener to make your drum sound wider instead of like narrow. It's pushing it out wide, and that's what you need in drums. And I've got a gain on there at the bottom. Another new technique what I've got done there, what I've learned, and it's because I think the tracks work better at 100%, and then you bring it down through the gain. But yeah, so I've done that. And I've got a simple hi-hat at the minute. Where's that from? It's out my pack, Val 3, and I've put it on, took the attack right down, put a bit of decay on and release. And that's obviously going to the drum bus and a little bit of EQ and all that. So yeah, that's what I've done for the drums so far. I just wanted just something dead basic to start. So yeah, with them together, it sounds like this. Dead basic, nice and punchy kick, power kick, nice shifted clap, and a basic hat. With the bass, I've got 2 layers here. I've just put them in one track. Make it a bit wider. Right, so the first layer is an organ bass, which sounds like this. So there's reverb on that, and I'm going to sidechain that soon, I think. So the reverb's ducking when the kick hits, so the kick shines through a bit more. That's just organ 2, and I've left the whole reverb that comes with it, because I think it sounds nice and wide. I've just put it on 10%, just so there's not too much. Decapitated again. Boosted that quite high, because I think you need to do that with the M1 organ. You don't get much gain out of it. So I've boosted that right up. Put a compressor on it again to squash it together and make it more full. And I've EQ'd it to G again. I wanted to separate that from my sub bass, because I want the sub to take up this frequency, and I wanted the organ bass to take up this. And I've also put a limiter on there to boost it up a bit. So that's what that is. I've routed it to the bass bus. My sub bass is one out my pack, what I love using. That's a lovely bass, that. So I've routed it to G in the lower frequencies. I wanted it away from the kick a little bit, just so there's a bit of room at the very low end for the kick, for the bass of the kick. I took away some thingy there, high end. I didn't want to take too much of that, because on my bass bus, where they're both routing to, I've got it side EQ again, taken to 150 hertz, so everything below 150 hertz will be mono of the bass, and I've took away the high end to make room for the drums to shine through. So that's the bass together. Hold on, let me put it on. Sounds nice. And that's it. That's all I've done. So if I put it all back on again, let's hear what it sounds like again. Just so yeah.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up, turn it up.
So yeah, that's another thing I forgot to say. I love doing this in my music, as people gather that now by now. I like putting like woos or words at the end to blend it. And this one, I've actually sampled this from an old track. I can't remember what it was. But I've started a little folder here of me going on a little sampling mission. Alice K's Donk, Alice K Phil, Bad Habit Scratch, another nice bass. You know, some things.
Let's go.
Just some things I like in the track, what I thought I could use. I've got something else.
Rock the place.
Yeah, so there's all good shit I can use in my own music. So yeah, and that's got nothing on it, I don't think. It's just a bit of EQ. Oh yeah, that's what I can show you before I start. I've got a sidechain compression on the vocal, and I've been using Fruity Limiter for it, because you can get like Kickstart and all that, or LFO tool, or even if you want to compress it properly, you can use Pro C2. But I've done a comparison with Pro C2 and the Fruity Limiter compressor, and the Fruity Limiter just, it sounded better. Like it does. So what I've done, I've went to my kick, and as you can see here, I've sidechained it. So I've right clicked and sidechained to this track, and you go to your Fruity Limiter, click on, it comes on that first, click on the comp, right click, and then you'll see the kick there, and then you adjust the threshold and the ratio to fit the track. So if I take that off, and if you hear it's not pumping. It's not like, there's a little bit of a duck on the kick, and it like pumps the vocal. So I've left it off now, so listen to it.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up.
Now, if I put it back on, put your headphones on and listen, it does a little wave. Listen.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop down it goes, take a shot.
Hold on, why isn't that working? That's not working, that. Hold on, what's going on here? Right, let me unroute it and do it again. Right there. What have I done here? Pressing things I don't mean to press here. Right, so I'm root to this track. Oh no, not root to this track. Sidechain to this track. That needs to route back to the master now. So sidechain to this track.
Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up.
Why isn't it working? What the fuck?
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up.
Now, if you see there, it's ducking a little bit, isn't it? I had it on pause. Yeah. So as soon as that kick hits, you can see the vocal ducking a little tiny bit. I don't want to do it too much because you'll get onto it too much, and you don't want that. You just want it to just like sit nice, so the kick's nice and present. Right. So let's crack on then. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I don't even know, and I've started fucking vaping again. Yeah, I've started vaping like it's it. So I think I'm gonna. What I can do, I think I'm gonna put a shaker loop in myself. I'm gonna draw it in myself, I think, and I'm gonna add a bit of swing because I'm doing a 142 track. You'll be able to hear the swing. I think 150. You're not gonna tell much, but with a track this speed, you'll be able to hear it. And I'm gonna do them myself. I'm gonna draw it in, and that swing's gonna determine the rest of the track because I'm gonna use that same swing pattern for leads and all that as well. So yeah, let's see. We need some percussion. Let's go on pack 2. Got some in there. Shakers. Oh yeah, like because I'm gonna be creating now, I might not be saying much, so you'll just have to bear with me and just watch what I'm doing. All right. Let's see. Not feeling them. Let's go to pack 3. I've got more in there, I think. Yeah. That's alright. That one's good. That one's even better. I'll use that one. Nice and clean. Yeah. So I'll root that in. I'll tell you what, I'll delete that because I'm not even using them. Right. Let's go to a new pattern and write a shaker loop. Right. Let's get rid of that. So that's like a normal thing, what I done last time. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you now. I'm going to make them smaller. Right. Now, I'm going to adjust this by keeping hold of Alt. Let's say about there. Copy that over. Did you hear it then? It's got a nice swing on it already. So, hold on. What am I doing? Let's paste that over. See, it's nice, isn't it? It's got a nice swing on it. Instead of it going, it's going. And let's adjust this. And let's take it out a bit. Let's give it a bit more thingy. That's nice and tight, that. So I'm gonna take all the notes down that's on the kick and adjust the level here. Just so it's a bit more swingy. Swingy. Yeah. Get that in. And what channel is it? Right, I'll put it to the channel. Put it to my drum bus. Put them down a level. Let's call it shaker. What's number 11? Oh, there's nothing on that. Right. Take a bit of the. I might not need to do this, but I make sure everything's gone on the low end. Take away a bit of the high end as well. I'll brighten that up a little bit actually. Right. So I'm gonna put a limiter on again, 3-2 limiter, and I'm gonna route the kick to it, sidechain to this track. Done what I've done before with the vocal, and I just want to hear the drums for doing this at the minute. Yeah, let's tell you what. I want to have it ducking permanently, so I'm going to use Kickstart for that. Yeah. Not really sure about that shaker now. That's all right. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad, that. Let's just mute this. A minute. There's another thing I can do as well, is I want it to start panning, and the best one I've found for that is it's a Fab Filter one, Pan Man, I think it's called. Yeah, and there's a nice preset on here. What is it? Is it Fast Shimmer Pan? I think that's it. And it's gonna go from one speaker to the other or headphone, so it's gonna go, and it gives it something else. So if you have headphones on, you'll hear that. That sounds nice, that. Yeah, I'm liking that one. You don't want to have it too loud, because I'm going to be adding other elements to it as well. Let's see what it sounds like with the bass. Yeah. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to duck the reverb that's coming out of the organ. So to do that, I can just throw a kickstart on it, because kickstarts will work on the beat. But so because we're doing an offbeat bass, the offbeat will not get touched, and everything, all the reverb on the organ when it's hitting the kick, it's gonna duck, so it's not gonna be too present on the kick, and that's what you want. So let's see what's like. So if I just play that, you'll hear the reverb ducking. Ready? Yeah, I can hear it. So put your headphones on, you'll be able to hear it. So let's take it off and I'll put it back on. So let's play it again. Yeah, I'm liking that. So yeah, I've probably got the reverb on a bit loud there, so I'm gonna adjust it a little bit, take it down a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, that's the one, that. So let's hear it all together, because I want to see if it's still going nice with the vocal.
Wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up, turn it up.
See, I've adjusted the shaker there because it weren't sitting nice with the vocal. So it sounds a bit better now. So I want to hear it again. Let's hear
Drop
it.
to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up.
I need a different shaker. It's not sitting right.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up, turn it up. Drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop.
Let's see. Yeah. Do you know what I might do? I might grab a shaker loop and then I can just copy. I can just copy that swing. So shaker loop. I'll see what I've got. Why is all that coming up for that? So what the fuck? Right, drums. Why is that not working? That's it. Shakers. That sounds alright, that one, like. So if I try that one. Now, I used to not advise this, but FL21 is really good for this now. And I do this. It's simple. Put it to the BPM of the loop. Left click on that and put it to stretch. And then put it to the BPM you're working at. And it stretches out really good now. Yeah, it's working really well now. It never used to. It used to sound fucking shit. But for some reason, they've sorted it.
Drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop down it goes. Take a shot. Don't wanna see.
See, on this now, you're going to see me test a lot of things. It might be a bit boring, but this is what you do. Let's try that one there. I'll tell you what, let's turn this off, but it's going to do me head in. Right. So you can hear the swing and all them, and that's what I want. That sounds good. It's got a little tambourine in that as well. So reset that. 125. I think that is, yeah. Stretch. I mean, you don't want to go too far with the stretch. So I'd say if it's like 100 BPM and you're working at 150, stretching 50 BPM, it's going to sound shit. So try and not go too low with it. Like,
Stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop down it goes. Take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop.
yeah, do you know what I might do? I might go to the old school ones. Ubershul. Drum loop. Groove. A lot of them have got kicks on now. I want like a top loop, so add on. Oh, damn, I'm fucking hitting it really hardy. Ubershall loop, essentials, add on, percussion. Groove. Nah. House essentials. If you haven't got these packs, by the way, I do suggest getting them. They're good. Good for bounce music. I think these are 130, aren't they? Yeah. Right. Stretch it. That's it. I can't hear that. What's going on? No. Does sound nice. Doesn't sound too bad, that. And I've got it panning as well. So, what does this one sound like with it then? That's not too bad. It's got like the same sort of swing on that. See that? Oh, it's a bit out. See this here? That's not the same as that. So that's what the swing is. So maybe I can adjust it to match the swing. That's it. So if I put that on there. Nice. Better. Yeah, that sounds alright, that. So I think, I mean, it's always good to cut up loops anyway. And try and make it your own if you can. That's a good thing to do, really. You don't want to just keep it the same. But I've matched that swing now. So the swing's going to be the same as the other loop. And I'm going to keep that swing for the rest of my track. Like, I'm going to put whatever I do for my leads or whatever, it's going to have that swing. See, my shaker loop was coming in then, and it's off. It's not on the swing. So this is what you do to fix it. You put it on the swing. See, my swing starts there, and their swing's over here. That's not even right. There. cut that. Right. So I need to match my swing to that. So move it back a little bit. That's a bit of a drastic swing, that, to be fair. Well, it's all trial and error. See, that's a bit of a fucking thingy, that. Wonder if I can adjust their swing instead. Put it on this so there's no clicks. That's the one, that. Yeah. But again, I've got the wrong fucking shaker on, haven't I? It's not blending. Oh. So yeah, I'm sorry if it's a bit boring now. But it is what it is. Good work. Yeah, that's blending a bit better, like. Right, so that's the swing I'm going for. Yeah. So I want this to match. Yeah. Watch, I'll do all this now, and I probably won't even end up fucking using it. Right. Let's get it. I mean, you don't have to go this. You don't have to go this extreme, like, but I'm a fucking weirdo. And I need it to be nice and sit nice. So, yeah. You don't have to be me, but, you know, this is what I do half the time. And it's a good way to get stuck as well. Like, you get fed up, you know what I mean? But that's it. If you want to do it properly, this is what you got to do. Sounds okay now. Yeah, I'm liking that. I had it too loud. That's the one. It's fitting nice. Yeah, like I said, if I was making bounce like a proper donk track, I wouldn't bother with that. But I want to do I want to do stuff different now. You know what I mean? So I want to be making fucking shitty 150 BPM all my life. Like I said, I've had enough of that shit. I mean, this is still like bouncing. It's still got the offbeat bass line, and you know, you could still relate to it as bounce, but it's slower. You can do more things when it's slower. This is what I keep saying to people. I'd love the scene to slow down, completely slow right down. I'd love it. because it's just better. Simple as that. It's better.
Move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop. Down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up, turn it up. Come on.
See, it's got a nice swing on it now. Now you know what I mean about the swing. You can do it. You can quantize it and all that, but I like to draw it in. And if I'm using loops, if I'm using a loop, then you need to copy the same swing, or you're going to have different swings all over the fucking gaff, and that's not what you want, because it's just going to sound shit. Especially when it's slower, because you can hear it. Like, the slower it is, the more elements of the track you can hear. Like 150 BPM, it's just you can't hear nothing going on. Like, it's just like, I know people that just use drum loops without even fucking using like their own hi-hats and all that, and that's fine. Because it's 150 BPM, anything goes really. You're not going to be able to tell. But if you slow it down and you try and do that, you'll fucking hear it bad. It'll sound shit. So yeah. Anyway, I'll move on now. Oh yeah, as you can see, I've cut the transient out a bit as well. Right, what can I do now? I know, we'll throw a ride in there. I'm sure I've got a nice ride loop somewhere. I can make my own one, but that's just, what the fuck? Right. That's enough. Wanted a loop really, like. Let's see if we can download one. KG. There's no G rads. Fucking shit. Right, fuck it. Let's find one then. I like that. A good way to detect what key it is as well is edit audio editor. Right click, regions, detect pitch regions. See, that's in C. And they are accurate, them, you know. So another way is as well, you can tools. Yeah, let me just put it on a new pattern. Tools and convert to score, drum to piano roll. That should be on C now. Yeah, C0. So yeah. So if I put another one on, that's clearly a different key in it. It's darker. So if we do it again, regions. Oh no, that's C. Must be a lower C. But I like this anyway. You don't have to do it in key with the rides, like, I mean, you just do what sounds good with the drums, like, but if you're being a little freak like me, turn it down a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna make it bounce, and a good way to do this is cut it in half, get rid of that tail end, and swap them over. And make that unique and bring the volume up so it's not. Right, let's solo it. Yeah. Did you hear it? And then generic That other one's got it as well. Right, what was it in here? Nice. So yeah, I've you can see it. It's ducking already, but I'm gonna get it proper. I'll put it in a channel, route it to my drum bus, bring it down well too loud. Oh yeah, this one as well. I'll call that ride anyway before I forget. I don't know why all these are down here. I must have just fucking put it anywhere. These are usually well over there. Yeah, that's it. Right, so let's get a bit of EQ. I do try and use a lot of FL's plugins these days. Yeah, you don't need all fancy plugins for stuff like this. Let's get a bit of reverb on that. Saying that, I use Valhalla Room a lot these days instead of Fruity Zone. Bring it down a bit more. Nice. So yeah, and then what I'm gonna do with that, I'm gonna put a kickstart on that, just so it's a bit more. I can already tell that's too loud, so bring that down. It might not even go. I might have to pitch it, but we'll see. So I just want to hear the drums now. Take that off. Is that the bass? Yeah, turn that off as well. Yeah, it does actually work that, I'd say. So, copy that over it. Right. Just gives it that bit more width, doesn't it? Yeah, and I think I'm going to get rid of the ride until it comes back in here. Where am I here? There. That's where I want it to start. So I'll get rid of that. You know, I want to go for like not a tech house sound, but just more modern, man.
Drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop.
Yeah, it does need pitching up there. I could pitch it up with FL, but I think Little Altar Boy does a better job. Pitch it up.
Drop to the beat in the club. Turn it up.
Yes, man, I'm liking the sound of that actually. So it needs a pitching up by 2 semitones. Say it again. See, the vocal's still dry, but I just want to get my drums right. And I'm not finished with that either. I want to add some, like a, don't like it here on Garage, like a, I'm going to do that now. So, I got a new Garage pack the other day. MJ Coles, he's one of the biggest Garage producers there is. Let's see. Nice and tight one I want. That's perfect. And I'm gonna, yeah, I'll tell you what, I won't put it on there. I'm gonna follow the groove of this. So if I, right, yeah, get that in. This is going on the drum bus. Yeah, so I want it like on here. So it goes boop boop. Be on this one. No, this one. Right. So let's put it back there. Copy that. So you can already hear it, can't you? It's like a little knock, and it just helps the swing. So it needs turning up though. Tell you what, I'm going to try and keep it in key. So a good way to do this is use Pro Q3, see what frequency it's hitting. So that's hitting G really. See, the highest point is a G. Yeah, sorry. Yes, man. And I'm gonna do another one, so it goes did. And you'll know what I'm doing now. Put that. Oh. But with that second one, I'm going to pick a different snare. Because that's, like, instead of having the same one. Sounds like a clap, doesn't it? So if I cut that out. I want it to go did. So did. Can you hear the ice cream van on my mic? Who's opened this door here? Hold on. Yeah, so I want it to go did. Yeah, so I'll figure it out. You just got to keep looping it till you hear it. Did it. So did it. Ah. Did it. So that's 2 finger that's over there. Did it. Let's put it back on the swing. That might be it, you know. Did it. Let's see. I've done too many there now. I could be it. So that's the same. So if I put that on there, actually. Just trial and error, as I said before. Yeah, it does. It just adds something that. Yeah, man. What thing is this hitting at now? How did I do this before? Can't even fucking remember now. Regions, that was a F. I can pitch it down to. Yes, man. Because if we see here, we've got a D sharp on the bass. So, yeah, let's see what that sounds like together then. I'm still not getting it. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go did it. Might not even be the right snare as well, you know. That's a good one. Put a bit more processing on it, so let's get a nice plate reverb or a room. A short one. Yeah. That's better because it's hitting the perfect fifth on the D. liking that. Let's fuck it. Let's get a decapitator on it. Give it a bit more crunch. I need a different type of snare on that second one. But yeah, you can see what I'm going for here, can't you? It's like a garage sort of thing. What else have we got? Max Brain. Bremen, is it? I don't know. This might take a while now. What's this one? Let's look at my own snares. Let's see what I've got going on there. Because on my own one, I tend to go for like more 909 sort of sounds for me snares. It's not bad. Sitting right, is it? Take that off a minute. Yeah, it's overlapping. So what I can do with that, make it nice and short. Need a different snare. Fuck it. Do you know what? I'm just going to use the same one. Where's the clapper? Nowhere near. Maybe not add that one. Yeah, sounded nice, that really. A bit more crunch on it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to extend it. Copy and paste job, and then put another one at the end there. Oh shit. Yes, man. Got too much reverb on that now, so let's take a time with it. See the way it sounds fucking shit now without the snare. Watch, I'll keep it off on purpose on that next bit now. And listen to how shit it sounds now compared to the way it is with the snare. It sounds well better with the snare. Right, so the first half is with the snare. The second half is without the snare. See, it sounds shit now. That snare is helping the swing big time, man. It really is. Maybe turn it down a little bit though. That's sounding fucking good, that now. I am liking that. The snare's a little bit loud, maybe.
Drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop down it goes, take a shot.
Fucking liking that, me. Another trick you can do as well to make your hi-hat more present is fucking dog's barking next door. Shut that window a little bit. Fucking shit dog. It's fucking always kicking off. add a transient. This is by Native Instruments, and it just gives you open eye a bit more snap.
Drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you.
Don't know about you, but I'm liking that way, you know. Right, I think it's time for a bit more vocal stuff. I want to make that vocal better. First of all, though, let's give all these a colour, because, yeah, I don't do that anymore. And I'm on YouTube and I need to look professional. Right, and these need moving over as well. Over here. And then all them need moving over a bit in case I want more drums. Because I like to keep it all nice and tidy, I suppose. Give this colour. Yeah, let me tuck this to the left with the kick. That's it. Give these the colour I usually give, which is black, because it's dark. Let's do a little bit of colour coordinating. I give the bass a red. The bass bus. Give that a red as well. Let's give the vocals their own colour. Purple. Nice and bright. And that's all I've got so far. It just looks a bit pretty, doesn't it? Right. Vocal. Needs to add a nice little reverb here. And my go-to reverb for vocals is the Valhalla Vintage Verb. I really like it. And I use the chorus space. Put it about 20% and turn this down to nearly 2. Can you hear that dog again?
Drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop. Down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up.
Yes. Now that sounds like a lot, but there's a trick, and I'm going to show you. You have to search for this on YouTube, but I'm going to show you now. I'm going to sidechain the reverb. So every time it speaks, it's going to duck. And when it's finished speaking, it opens up the reverb again. Now, the way to do this, I like to just use these levels here. So right click, link to controller. I've added a Fruity Peak controller, by the way. Right click, link to controller, and then search for main vocal. There, it says it there, main vocal, and then just do the peak, invert, accept. Now what this does, like I've just said, you can control how much you want, and it really does do a good job.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up.
Do you notice the way it's ducking? So if I just mute that, listen to how like clean it sounds. Watch.
I wanna see you
That's just drenched in reverb, isn't it? So if I put that on now, listen to it.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop.
How good is that? That's just gonna give it something else in the track. So let's hear it now.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up, turn it up.
Well, better. And it's gonna need a little bit of a delay as well. I like to use Echo Boy. The best delay I've ever used, I think. Yeah, you can get it really nice. I might just use a single one for this, actually. Give it a little bit of a low cut and a high cut. I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to sidechain the delay. So that's it.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up.
As you can see again, it's too much. But I want it too much, but I want it to duck like I did with the reverb.
I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot.
So I'm going to do it again. Add another one. Fruity Peak controller. Right click on your delay. Link to controller. And then on the main vocal, that's the one we used before. And then I'm going to use the second one. Do the same again. Invert. And let's just work our way again.
Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up, turn it up.
Fucking brilliant. It's so good, that technique, you know.
Turn it up, turn it up.
So yeah, that's what the pros do as well.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up, turn it up.
That is sounding good and different to what I usually make. I'm really liking this track at the minute. Now, this come on is the same. So I'm going to do the same for that as well. I didn't want to just route the come on sample to the main vocal because it's a different layer and it's a different sound, so you want to give it its own EQ and its own processing. So I'm going to do the same again. Right, 80s, quarter space. Give this one about 12. Down there, give it EQ a bit, and do the same again. Fruity Peak controller. Now you'll see it's got main vocals still, so that's the one we put on before, and then they've got come on. So that's what I'm going to do. Invert. Happy days. Give it a bit of thing. Mute that. Nice.
Come on. 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 Come on
Come on.
And I'm going to do the same again with the delay. Just get a drink. Mouth's dead dry. All this talking and chatting shit. I'm hoping you're enjoying it anyway. I haven't done this for ages. So, yeah. Right. Delay. Same again. Gonna have it round about the same, so. And another Fruity P controller. Same again. Link to the controller. And then we've already got one there, so it's the second one down. Invert. Happy days. Sort it out again. Let's see what it sounds like now. I'm fucking liking this track, you know. Save that. But you should always have it on save automatically in case your computer starts going fucked up. Right. That's all I've got so far in it. I haven't really done much, have I? But you want to take your time anyway, do you know what I mean? There's no rush. Especially when you don't know what you want it to sound like. Like, I haven't got a clue yet. I'm not sure where I want to take it yet. I'm just getting a nice little loop. I need to add a crash in there now. Yeah, so I'll pick a nice crash. 909. Something like that. Got a good one on this somewhere. I like that one. Drag it in. It's gonna be loud. So that can go here. Now, I've been separating my crash from my drum bus lately because if I want to filter all the drums down together, the crash ends up going down with the filter. And I don't want to do that. I'm going to add obviously another snare, so snare garage, so I know what it is. And this can be the crash. Give that the colour of the drums. Yeah. So obviously it's too loud. Right. Right. See what the EQ is saying. Oops. Nice. Give it a smooth as well. Just tame the high end. Go to a preset. Let's see. Drums. Let's just say harsh hi-hat. I like that preset because it tames the high ends. So that's it. Yes, liking the sound of that. I'm thinking as well to sidechain it with the kick a bit. Maybe I don't need to. but it might just help it. It might help the kick shine through a bit more every time the crash hits. That's my logic anyway, so let's put another compressor on it. I like to use the ratio of 4. I think it's good. So so it's not doing much, but as you can see there, it's ducking a little tiny bit out of the way of the length of the kick. So it is going to help. Right. Let's just take that off. Yeah. So when the rides come in, instead of it just appearing out of nowhere, we've got a crash now to help it come in. So if I play that again without the vocal in. Yeah, I can hear it talking, you see. It does help. If I mute these. Take it off. Put it back on. It's like a quick little, and it'll help. That's it. It sounds good, this. What I can do as well, I can help the snare. Help this snare pattern with the kick. With the claps. I could add something else. I could like a reverse something. Right, let's hear it. Yeah, and then maybe as a reverse here somewhere. So yeah. Oh. That sounds sick. Yes. That's the one, nah. Let's say that again. Yes. Maybe I had the snare a bit louder now. That sounds fucking great, that. Right. Gonna keep that. I'm gonna add something as well on this bit here. So it's like a yeah, I'm gonna add like a reverse on this one here. Shit. I'm trying to think. Right. Let's take off all this here. Because I'm gonna record the clap on its own and then reverse it. On play. Oh shit, I forgot to kick off. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Don't need them. Yeah. Right. And then reverse. Need to put down a channel because that's already processed that. Process rev clap. That just needs to go to the master. Right. Right, I've fucked the video up, people. Remember before when I turned all this off on the master, I've turned the fucking video audio input to the video. So I'm sorry about that, but I'll play what I've done. I've added a little bit of a breakdown and a bit of a build up. There's not much going on yet. But I'm going to work on it again tomorrow or something like that. So I'll just play what I've done, and I can only apologise again. I'm a fucking idiot. Right, this is what I've come up with all together.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, 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 I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop, down it goes, take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop, move your feet, turn it up, turn it up.
So yeah, I can only apologise, people, for fucking the video up because I am a fuck up sometimes. I was just in the moment, I suppose, and forgot about it. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. And tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be back on and I'll explain everything I've done. What I'm bloody had to cut the fucking video because there was no sound. Nice on, people. I'll see you later.